This is how to get started as a social media manager in 2025.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more education on social media management.
The first question you might want to ask is, what do social media managers actually do? Social media managers are in charge of creating content and posting for businesses or brands. Creating of this content goes way beyond just posting product pictures, posting service pictures. It goes way beyond all of this. And in this video, I'm going to break it down on how it is done so that you can kickstart your social media management journey. The first thing we're going to talk about are the basic skills you need to become a social media manager. The first one is going to be working with AI. You must be able to work with AI. AI is taking over the world, and if you cannot work with AI, you are going to be left behind. You must be able to work with ChatGPT, video AI. There are so many, and I cannot list all of them here. Content creation, graphic design is another basic and very important skill you need to know as a social media manager. Some businesses are able to hire a graphic designer, but in most cases, most of these small businesses cannot afford a graphic designer and a social media manager. That is why social media managers also create graphics. Now, you don't have to be as professional as graphic designers. You need to be able to create basic graphic designs that are also eye catching. You should be able to edit pictures, edit videos in a very eye catching and appealing manner. You should be able to come up with B-roll ideas for your clients. Another very important skill you need to know as a social media manager is copywriting. Copywriting is very important because you're going to be responsible for writing captions. And captions is not just writing anything, it's copy, and there is a technique to this. Another very important skill every social media needs to have is being able to interpret analytics, being able to interpret the data. Without being able to interpret your data or analytics, you're not going to be able to use data to make valuable decisions on what you are posting on social media. You're just going to be posting anyhow. Talking of posting anyhow, another important skill is coming up with strategy. Social media strategy is very important. It is the overall build of the social media account. So you need to be able to come up with a strategy depending on your client's goals. If your client wants awareness, you come up with a strategy that drives awareness. If your client wants sales, you come up with a strategy that will drive sales. So this is a very important part of social media management. Adaptability is another very important skill you need to have as a social media manager. Platforms are changing every day, and your ability to change with them is what will keep you ahead. X was once Twitter. Algorithms are changing, and you have to be able to change with them. Note that if all of this is overwhelming for you, you still don't understand what I am saying, and you need somebody to hold your hands and show you the ropes of how social media management is done, you can join my social media management class. In this class, it's a 21-day class. In this class, I will show you everything you need to know about social media management. By the time you're done with the class, you will be ready to start working and getting your clients. Note that this class is not free, and to join the class, there is a link in the description to join the WhatsApp group waitlist. So I'll be announcing when the class is starting there. So next thing you want to do now that you know the skills required to be a social media manager is to build your portfolio. Now, when you are just starting out, you don't have any clients yet, what I will advise is for you to either work for free. You might have friends, you might have family who have businesses on social media, or they might not be on social media. You open an account for them and work for free for them, or reach out to somebody who needs a social media manager and work for free. You're going to use that as a learning curve. If you cannot do that, or you don't find somebody, you open a dummy account, or you open your own personal account. In fact, opening your personal account is very important, but we will get to that. This dummy account will help you to practice. You create a brand or a business, you post about the brand, the business. Just make sure that you do something that is tangible with that account so that you can put that in your portfolio. Putting this in your portfolio will help you land clients. After you have done this, you want to pick the type of businesses you want to work with. What type of business do I want to work with? This is your niche. You pick a niche. Let's say you enjoy working with beauty brands, makeup artists, makeup people that sell makeup products. Those are the people you market yourself to or you reach out to. If you like working with startup companies, tech companies, fintech companies, you reach out to them. If you like working with med spas or you like to work in the hospitality sector, you reach out to those people that I'm a social media manager, this is what I can do, and this is example of what I have done. Note that your dummy account or the previous accounts you must have worked on should showcase that you have worked in a brand like this before. That will help you a lot more. Pick the platforms you want to work with. You cannot be a social media for everywhere because algorithms are different. If you want to be for LinkedIn, you go for LinkedIn. If you want to be for Instagram, go for Instagram. If you want to be for TikTok, go for TikTok. If you want to be for YouTube, go for YouTube. And finally, how to land clients as a social media manager. The best way to do this is to market yourself. Market yourself on social media. Have a personal brand. Come on social media, educate us on the particular platform you are on, what type of content to post, how we should post it. Just give tips and tricks on the particular platform you want to work with. Having this is what will keep clients coming in. And most times, when you have clients, they want to see what you have done before, they want to see the type of content you have created before. Anyway, you can still showcase that in your portfolio. Although this is not 100% necessary, but I always advise it having a personal brand. You can decide not to have a personal brand and have your portfolio. Your portfolio will land you clients whenever you apply, because there are people who just post job adverts, and when they see your once they see your portfolio, that's okay for them, that's good for them. And if you are thinking of having a personal brand, you don't need a lot of following to be able to land clients. I promise you, your clients don't really care about the number of followers you have. They just want to see the work you have done, how you have done it. Because let's be honest, by the time you start managing clients' accounts, you may have little to no time for your own personal accounts. So you might not put in as much energy as you put in for your clients, as much as you put in for your own page, because you've already given your clients your word and you have to keep up. Someone has to sacrifice their own page, and that might be you. Other ways to get clients if you don't want to have a personal brand is to utilize Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. Comment where you see people talking about maybe they have an issue with social media or something. Drop a comment, educate them, share valuable comments. If you're dropping a comment, make sure it's valuable. Like, somebody sees this comment, they'll be like, who dropped this comment? This person must be knowledgeable on so and so. Let me reach out to that person. Join Facebook groups. There are so many groups that you can join where you will get a lot of job offers. I have posted some Facebook groups on my Instagram page where you can get jobs as a beginner social media manager. I would also drop them in the description of this video so you can check it out. You can join those groups. And finally, don't just be liking when you are on all these groups. You can also follow social media managers. Sometimes they have clients in their comment section asking questions. You can either answer these questions politely, knowing fully well that that's not your account and you don't want to be rude to the owner of the account. Just drop something valuable. You can also drop a valuable comment in their comment section. This will help you to get seen by clients who need your services. And finally, remember that if all of this seems overwhelming and you still need help in navigating or finding your way around it, you can join my social media management class, and I will show you everything you need to know. And by the end of the class, you'll be ready to start working with clients. The link to join this class is in the description of this video. You join the waitlist. Note that the class is not free, it is paid. So for those who will be joining, see you in class.